President Bola Tinubu on Thursday led cabinet members, top government officials and 2 state governors in a solemn tribute to late President Muhammadu Buhari at a special Federal Executive Council session in Abuja. The late Buhari, remembered as a civil war hero, former military ruler and anti-corruption crusader, passed away on July 13th. He was praised for his legacy of discipline, patriotism, and moral integrity. In his tribute, President Tinubu announced that the University of Maiduguri will now be known as Muhammadu Buhari University.
His memory with this special session of the Federal Executive Council expanded, can we adopt the naming of University of Maiduguri with a new name as Muhammadu Buhari University Maiduguri.
President Buhari's life was one of austere honor. He stood always ramrod straight, unmoved by the temptation of power, unseduced by applause, and unafraid of the loneliness that often visits those who do what is right.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio described Buhari as principled and selfless, placing duty over personal comfort.
He served his nation first in uniform, and decades later he returned to serve it once more, this time in flowing agbada. Whether clad in khaki or in civilian robes, through coups and campaigns, criticisms and crises, he never wavered in his belief in the promise of Nigeria. His legacy is marked by monumental achievements, too many, too vast, and too significant for me to enumerate within the time allotted.
House Speaker Tajuddin Abbas said Buhari's life is deeply woven into the nation's history.
Buhari believed in the brevity of life and the certainty of judgment, shaped his aesthetic life and guided his public conduct. He lived not for applause or affluence, but for principle, for country, and for the cause of the better Nigeria.
Minister Ali Pat, Dave Umahi, Festus Kiyamo, Imam Suleiman Ibrahim, and Head of Service Didi Walson, Jack, also paid tribute to the former president. Yusuf Buhari, the late president's son, thanked President Tinubu, Vice President Shatima, and Nigerians for their overwhelming support during his father's illness and the passing.
Extend our deepest gratitude to Mr. President, His Excellency Bola Tinubu, the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the Vice President, His Excellency Kashim Shatima, and his wife, Hajiya Nana Kashim, for your outstanding, pouring support received by the family from the time he took ill until he peacefully passed on, which was Sunday, 13th of July, 2025. It has showed that he was regarded far more than a politician, but regarded as a friend and a father. To all members of the Federal Executive Council, for the care and befitting state burial accorded to our late father, we appreciate you all. I also wish to thank the Senate President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and all the distinguished and honorable members of the National Assembly for honoring the memory of our late father during the state burial in Daura. I will also not forget to mention and convey our appreciation for the support from the Attorney General of the Federation and members of the judiciary, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Nigerian High Commission in London, the Governor of Katsina State, Borno State as well, and all his colleagues for identifying and standing firmly with us during this difficult period. Let me specially and specifically acknowledge the Chief of Defense Staff, the service chiefs, heads of security and law enforcement agencies, as well as all members of the armed forces of Nigeria, our late father's first and primary constituency, for the esprit de corps, solidarity, and the befitting military burial given to our late father. Finally, we thank all members of the diplomatic corps, traditional and religious leaders, political associates, friends, family members, the press, and indeed all Nigerians at home and in diaspora for the numerous calls, messages, condolence visits, and prayers offered for the repose of the gentle soul of our departed father. Your visits, calls, and prayers symbolized a great honor to the memory of our late father, and we're sincerely grateful for all the support and solidarity expended to the family. May Allah continue to bless us all and to bless all of us. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. May Allah continue to bless, to guide and protect you throughout your tenures successfully. Long live Mr. President. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.